What up, YouTube? Finally gonna post another video. I've been slacking on this, but I work 2 jobs and I'm not getting paid to do this, so it's kind of hard to make content. But I want to keep making content. I want to keep getting this channel bigger, keep shooting, keep buying guns, keep doing reviews. So I did take that speed and accuracy class I was talking about in the first video with Defenders USA, and it was pretty good. I only got to record first quarter, maybe first half of it. GoPro overheated. It was hot. We were outside. It's Arizona. My original plan was to run the course with my Kimber 2K11 here. But he said you needed 3 magazines for the course, which in all reality, I think I could have got away with the 2, but I decided to run my Shadow Systems MR920 with the comp and the Canic Mechanic red dot on there. I got this gun the day before the class, so I'd never shot it. So it gave me a good little bit of a challenge. This dot was not zeroed, and I don't like this dot. So I will do some more shooting with this dot and then post a full review of this dot. But not a huge fan. There's no shake awake. It auto offs. If there's no shake awake, let me leave my dot on until I turn it off. But it turns itself off, and I'm not a fan of that. So there was one time in the class where I pulled my gun out and my dot was gone. It was just off. So has nothing to do with motion or anything like that. So I'm not really sure. So this is going to be sold and replaced. But I will do a little bit more shooting with it. Post a full review. Class went well, gun functioned great. It's really humbling to get out there and do a course like that because I'm the best shooter of everybody that I shoot with. Not to toot my own horn or anything like that. But I'm a pretty decent shot. I got pretty decent mechanics. Now the training in this course was a little bit different from a lot of the things I've seen on YouTube as far as, you know, grip and stuff like that. So trying to change my grip a little bit. But the class turned out good. I did pretty good. Definitely wasn't in the bottom of the class, but I wasn't in the top. So got some stuff to work on, and I'm not mad about it. I'm glad I took the course. But this gun was great to shoot. Phenomenal gun. I've had a couple of these. I actually traded one of these for my suppressor a long time ago. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Take some training. You know, you can go shoot steel all day long, but go to a course, do one, and then take what you learn from that and practice it, repeat it, and be sure to stay out there, train. If you don't have the money for a course, watch some videos, learn how to run some drills, learn how to shoot accurate and quick and fast, learn your grips, learn your trigger resets, and practice with the gun you're going to use. If you're going to carry it, practice with it. I'm not carrying the 2K11 currently because I don't have a holster for it, and it's a heavy gun. I would like to carry it. It's more of a Sunday gun for me, but this I've been carrying, and I did just recently acquire H&K P30 SK, so this is going to be my new daily carry. So I'm actually going to record a video hopefully this coming weekend and do a lot of concealed carry draws. If you guys noticed from my last couple videos or shorts that I posted, my range setup is an open carry duty belt. So it doesn't really work for how I actually draw and conceal carry and all that stuff. So I got this little guy here to carry because my other carry gun here, which is my Smith & Wesson Performance Center Shield Plus, has become my wife's firearm. So I don't like carrying this. I like this to be home for her, and so she could take it and carry it when she needs to. Also need to get her a carry set up and start doing some concealed drills with her. She's been shooting really well, so we need to get her learn how to draw and be confident in herself. So I will be posting a video really soon with this. I know it's nothing new. You guys have seen P30s and BP9s all over YouTube for the last 10 years, but it's a P30 SK V3. This is only a 10-round mag with a pinky extension in it, but I want to get the 15-round mag so I can get that whole palm swell there filled up. But yeah, I'll be posting a review of that here pretty soon. I will still be posting a full review of that Christensen Arms. I finally got some more rounds downrange on that. Been a phenomenal firearm. But yeah, I will get some more stuff posted. Get out there, train, take a course, shoot your guns, be accurate, clean your guns, love your guns. God bless America. Hope you guys enjoy the video.
All right, we'll tell you what, we'll start at this end down here. So 5 yards is based off where Alex is down there, okay? Okay, it'll be the 5x5x5, right? So once you're loaded, it'll be a draw, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the B8 up there. And as soon as we're done, simple, I'm just gonna tell you, I'll show you your time, I'll tell you to write down your time. We're not gonna walk up and score it. Just write down your time so you remember to it, and then be ready when I get to you. You have one alibi, meaning if you draw and don't like it, you can put it away, but you only get one alibi. Make sense? All right, so pick a target, leave the demo alone, pick a target, don't care where. Spencer, can I get you towards the middle down here somewhere? Can I get you down towards the middle, Danny, somewhere? Right? Yeah, you folks I haven't trained with, down towards the middle somewhere. And Ryan, if you don't like this guy, just push him out of the way or take number 5. 5. Yeah. All right. Okay. If you want to watch, you're welcome to step back here and watch a couple of these guys do this if you want to. All right, Alex, you're up. Are you ready? Let me check something real quick. Let me take the part time away. Okay, Alex is up. So for those of you who don't know, a lot of these guys are on the church security team at Heartcry, and you clearly need the Lord. You're a Satanist, so you should probably come to church. Okay? But they're at Heartcry, so we got some solid shooters there. All right, except for Alex. He sucks. Okay. Are you ready, brother? Yes, sir. Here we go. Stand by. You slow as my grandma. 364, 364. No shooting. Got her down. 364. All right. Drew's up. Are you ready, buddy? Yep. Stand by.
Are you on this one? Or? Yeah, 6.
Alibi. Here we go. Stand by. Damn it in the world. 425. 425. Your first 2 rounds are in the same hole, basically. 425. Jackson, are you ready, brother? All right, here we go. Stand by. Yeah. We got to pick up your speed on that draw. 349. 349s. Write down and remember your time. Are you ready, John? There we go. Stand by. Nicely done. 474. 474. By the way, your first shot was way off at 213. You way over confirmed. All right, are you ready? Ready. Stand by. Yeah. I think he stacks one right by the shield. Okay. 495. 495. Write down and remember your time. Your first shot was 274. You way over confirmed. Way over confirmed. Yep. Okay, 495. All right, are you ready, Kirby? Okay, I want you to step back slightly. Okay, there you go. Full strip. Okay, hand cannot be on the gun. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stand by.
On the bottom? On the bottom. Yeah.
Look at that, he can shoot. No way. I want you to keep your pinkies tighter. That's why your last shot went low. You relax your pinkies. Write down and remember your time. 378. 378. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Clothing versus bigger clothing, okay? So my regular loadout, like when I show up to here or when I showed up here, my regular loadout in lighter clothing like this is a 17 round mag with 1 in the pipe. And of course I have another, actually I have a higher magazine capacity than that, but I have another mag right there. That's my normal everyday carry right there, and most people don't have a gun. But if I'm in colder weather or I have thicker clothing, this turns into a 20 round magazine right here because it doesn't print as much. Okay, so I want you to set your guns up the way you would load them. So now, for those of you not doing this, now we're using the Defender's casino drill, right? Based on Tom Givens' casino drill, that I think is way too easy, though I love the guy. Here's what's happening. From 5 yards, on the go signal, on the beep, you're going to draw and fire 1 at the 1. In sequence, 2 at the 2, 3 at the 3, 4 at the 4, 5 at the 5, 6 at the 6. right? It's a total of 21 rounds. Total of 21 rounds, and your par time is 21 seconds. But for every second or every miss you miss adds a second, right? And as Scott knows, this usually takes me about 45 seconds to get it done, right? Okay. This also means you got to remember your height over bore. For those of you girls who have not worked with me, think about this. Right now, your optic is right there, but your bullet at rest is right there. You're at 5 yards. By the way, you're outside the distance of most defensive gun uses, so you knowing your height over bore is definitely, desperately needed. If you competitor types, maybe not as much, right? Because you're oftentimes much further than that. But for you, it's desperately needed. So think about this. If I want to put my bullet dead center of this, I've probably got to put my optic up here. Especially if you're going to let your pinkies be a wimp at the very beginning, or in Kirby's case, at the very end, right? Let your pinkies go. So you probably want to aim a little bit high, okay? But this is also visually driven. Sometimes some of us go way too fast, don't we? We outrun our vision, now we miss, okay? So a minimum pass is get it done in 21 seconds or less to include any misses you have. Make sense? Now I'm going slow today, I can tell, right? Because I haven't hardly dry fired much, but let me go first just so some of you guys can see what I'm talking about. Demo, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like everything else, you have one alibi on this. Verify my gun. You have one alibi. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, going hot. By the way, for those of you who are not trained with, okay, you 3 girls, I'm going to do a lot of demoing today. It's not to impress you how poorly I can shoot. I can barely hit the back of the hillside from what Jonathan tells me last weekend, okay? I want you to see what it should look like, okay? If you're directly behind me, you'll see almost nothing, okay? So feel free to get to the side, and feel free to migrate from side to side, because I want you to see the nuance. Mastery is in the nuance. So look for the tiny things. So if you're like, why does left nostril hair do this? Yeah, that's because you're looking well enough. Why does right pinky toe do this? The more you look for the tiny nuance, the more the other stuff's going to stand out. Okay? So look for, when you find really, really good shooters, watch them. Screw the target. Nobody cares about the target. Watch them. You'll learn a lot more. Okay, so from 5 yards, okay. You have one alibi. Whew, hands are sweaty already. Hands can start in any position as long as you're not on the gun. Okay, so 10-02, 10-02. And all our hits. Okay, so for casino drill, DUSA casino drill, that would be a 10.02. And 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good to go. Okay. So does that give you an idea?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Alex, you're up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. All right. So, by the way, holster up for a second. Guys, look this way. Press checks are free. Hey, guys, press checks are free. Anytime you want to press check, feel free to press check. But I never want you to come down here to do that, okay? I want you to keep your head up, right? Right? Come up here and look here or look here. But I don't want you to come all the way down here. There's 3 places for a gun today. 1 is in the holster. 2 is at some type of ready position. I don't care if it's the high compress ready, the low compress ready, or the low ready. I don't really care, right? Later, or maybe not in this class, we'll get into other ready positions that are out there for closer quarters or other things, okay? But this is never one of those places. Just like if you do really, really, let's say this is a gun. If you do really, really well, it's not like, whoa, look at me, right? Or if you do as bad as I did, like, oh man, I suck. That's not one of those 3 places, right? So it's never, I don't care if celebratory or not, it's either on target at some type of ready position or holster. That includes in your reloads, your press checks, whatever else, we're staying up here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. On the beat. Stand by.
Way out of order. I messed that all up.
Okay, holster up for me, holster up. Okay, so maybe I didn't explain this well.
No, you did. I lost my dot and then I lost my train of thought.
All right, so I'm gonna mark this out. I wanna give you another go at it, okay? Because your name's not Alex. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. Okay, we're gonna do it all over. Do you have ammo to do it?
Yeah, I just need
All right.
to figure out what happened to my dot real quick.
Is your dot gone?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's back
What
on
kind of
now.
optic is that?
Mechanic.
Okay, it's gonna fail.
Yeah,
Okay, it'll probably fail today if it hasn't already.
we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm not saying your baby's ugly, your mama's fat.
No.
I'm just saying it's a bad optic.
I agree.
Okay. Okay. You're definitely a babies are ugly. Your mama's not fat. Okay.
Okay, 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
I know the woman, and Paul, you scare me. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Five more. Okay. Holster up. Okay, 2067, 2067. All right, for you three guys over here, right? We want to work desperately on his grip. His grip is what's killing him here, right? We got to really fix your grip, okay? And we also got to work your trigger manipulation. We'll get to it. This is just for me to see where you're at. So remember this, we got to work your grip, and we got to work your trigger manipulation. We also have to fix your structure. You're going down, you're ducking into it down here. Because you're changing your structure, it's actually changing the gun. I want you to go to a more natural structure, so remember that too.
Okay.
Grip, trigger usage, structure. Okay, all right. 2067. Yep, go ahead and drag it. Okay, you ready? Circle, same thing right there. No different than there. This circle right here, the 5.5 inch circle, same size as this. The 3.3 inch circle, same size as this. The 1.1 inch circle, same size as this. It's a B8, it's just split up, okay? So now you're gonna have to use throttle control. Now, if you've not done this a lot of you guys are gonna shoot the same pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Yet the target doesn't dictate that, right? Shoot acceptable for what the target says, okay? So therefore, what's gonna happen is on the big circle 4 on the biggest one, 3 on the next size down, 2 on the next size down, 1 on the next size down, right? So you're starting from big to small. And now, most of us are Americans, right? We right to left. Some of you Durkas, right? Maybe you read right to, or we read left to right. Some Durkas read right to left. You do you. I don't really care, okay? But whatever you start on is how you end, and you've got to go back. Meaning this, let's say you read from left to right, it's going to draw, fire 4 at this one, 1 at that one, 3 at this one, 2 at this one. Reload while moving offline. Because why stand still, fat, dumb, and happy in a reload unless you're buying cover? So you're going to reload while moving offline, and you're going to plant, and then 2, 3, 1, 4. Does that make sense? So maybe you can throttle up a little bit, throttle up more, throttle down, and throttle really back up. Does that make sense? Because the target is more acceptable. Okay? So a moving offline reload, really in a sense, is breaking your attention. It's making your hands come off, do new things, rebuild your attention, rebuild your grip and stance while you go back to this, okay? Very much a fighting aspect. This is exactly something that I had to do. Whew, and there was a lot of throttle control and moving and everything like that, okay? So I have no idea, because we just dreamed this up last night, or I just dreamed this up last night and talked it through with people. I'm curious where I'm going to be, so we've not set a par time for this. I'm just curious, okay? But generally, all shots should be there, which means if you go really, really fast, right? Now, if you want to go the other way, right? Because you read the other way, 2, 3, 1, 4, reload offline, 4, 1, whatever. I don't care. It's totally up to you, okay? This is also mimicking movement, right? I know for me, when I had to do mine, right? What I had to shoot didn't just stand there and take bullets. It tried to move. Your bad guy will probably move too. So you're having to move with it, right? So this is mimicking movement of bad people too, if that makes sense, okay? So this is a total experiment. I have no idea how it's going to go. I'm just curious. I have an idea in my mind, but I have no idea.
Double his time for Mississippi.
All right. Okay. Let's give this one alibi. Where's my 5 yard? Okay, my 5 yards right here. All right. Here we go. By the way, because we're going to go from a fight, your hands are starting from the upper thoracic as if, hey man, please dude, put the clacker down, put the knife down, right? Whatever it is, we're going from a defensive posture. Now, Jackson, unless you're French, it's not up here, all right? Okay, so instead of up here like this, I want it more of a defensive posture. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's see here. No idea. Come on. Okay, so I swung one. That was a 9.53. So I was hoping to get it done in sub 10 seconds. Okay, so I swung one for sure. Yep. So down one. So that was a 9.53. So E-USA drill. So 9.53.
I'm torn right now. I'll do it.
9.53. -1. I haven't decided how to score this yet, but you get the idea. Now, did you guys notice the cadence of fire? When I had to be more careful, I was more careful. When I had to be, right, when I had to be very precise, I tried to be precise except for one. And when it was just there, I let it go because I could trust my grip, my stance, my platform. Obviously, I didn't wait for my vision. In this one, I hammered 3 and my pinkies got loose. This will be a conversation later for some of you guys. My dot snapped up and was floating down. Had I kept my pinkies right, it would snap right where I needed to be. So this was a pinky or structure issue for me on the structure of my hand. Does that make sense? Okay, Alex volunteered to go first. Hey guys, I know. Okay, next. Any questions? Okay.
No.
I want you to try, instead of getting your grip like this, like that, I want you to try to keep your grip like this. You'll do a lot less bad input on your gun. We'll come to it in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, all right, stand by. Move, reload, move and reload, move and reload. Go back the other way. There you go. No, no, no. And safely holster. 1914. 1914. Okay, write down, remember your time. Next. Spencer's up. Spencer. Okay, are you ready? Let's talk to Ben Steger, and they hate each other, and they'll both tell you the other one's terrible, okay? They're both good instructors, okay? But I stole this from him, but I made it to where I think it's modified more defensively, okay? He has what he calls the 3 and 2. I think it's a very good drill. Not for the context they use it in defensively, but for using a gun well. Okay, it's a good indicator skill. But we're going to put it in the context what I'd call defensive, meaning you're going to start at 3 yards. This is your target at 3 yards. On the beep, you're going to be moving backwards quickly. You're going to put 3 rounds into the upper thoracic cavity, and then as you do that, you're going to pause and put 2 rounds in the face, okay? So it's a throttle control drill, and it's really making your eyes have to see very, very quickly and very, very precisely here. I'm not talking realistic from the aspect of fighting. If it's just him and I, and I'm boom, 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 boom right here, I'm probably gonna win. It's not very often your dirtbag runs around wearing body armor to where I can put 3 rounds in here and they can just keep going, okay? So understand, it's not that context. It's not what we call in the military and the police world of a failure drill, okay? Which, by the way, Mozambique, which, by the way, has never, ever, ever in the recorded history of the world has ever been used. No matter how many times we do the Mozambique drill or the failure drill, 1, 2, 3, 1, or 1, 2, 1, has never been used in the real world. This is all about just raw skill of using a gun well and seeing quickly and then seeing precisely, right? And doing defensive things where it's natural for us as humans, if we're close, we get away from things, okay? So I'm gonna end up about right there, okay? So I'll start at 3 yards. Again, this is something I've never done. I just kind of came up with this. 1, 2, 3. So the distance the most defensive gun shoots, right? So on the beep, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, when we say the head, I don't mean the head. It's the face. And the face we're defining is anywhere from the bottom of the eyebrow to the tip of the nose. So I free-handed this when I set this target up, built this target, so it's anywhere in there, which means you've got to remember your height over bore. Okay, it also means your pinky's got to be good. Okay, for those of you guys I've not done any training with, this is the last of it. Then we're gonna actually do some training so we can fix crap. Okay, I just want to test out some drills, build some data, and see what you can do. All right, so I'll be moving back just so you know. Take my gun. One, two. All right, very good. Again, you're starting defensive because, hey, you're presuming something bad is happening. Hey man, right? We're starting at some type of defensive posture. Bad gun, bad draw, alibi. That was weird.
German guns.
What's that?
German guns.
I think it's a staccato. All right, here we go. Sorry. Oh, I wasn't going to draw a reload. I'm sorry. I got mixed up. I'll do that again. I'm not doing a reload. Never mind.
I remember my first time shooting.
I know. It sucked, man.
Does that mean we get 5 alibis?
Seriously, Adam?
Your part-time is eventually. Hey, can some of us shoot at one point?
I'm sorry. We're in church. I won't do that to you.
You want someone else to demonstrate?
Okay, so 217. So I feel like that's very slow, but 217. All right, so we're going to say this. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Safely holster, safely holster. 4-3-3, 4-3-3. Where if they're equal in the extension, it'll come in straight. All right, here we go. On the beep. On Chicago. Okay, so did you notice how with the escalator you got it there, but you went 100% speed, so it went doing, and then you had to hunt for it. So if you're going to escalator it, Ryan, when you come out, fast to here, then begin coasting in so you can see it. What you did is you went doing, and then you had to find it. If you go 100% speed to there, it's going to do that at the end. So watch my escalator here. See how the very last bit, I coasted it down so I could see it. Okay, here we go, on the beep. So how long did you have to aim for that? It seemed like forever.
Extra second.
Yeah, that's the danger of the escalator. If your index is not perfect, I want you to try a couple dot drop in to see what that's like.
Nuts come up.
Yep, it's just boom. Yeah, drop it in from 12. Here we go, stand by.
Easier for me to see color. Yeah.
Less shoulder work, Danny. You don't need those shoulders. I know they're big, broad, but you don't need them. Stand by.
Right in the top.
Nicely done, Drew. Send it a little sooner. It was good.
I messed up there.
Okay. Jackson. That was as clean as it looks. Clean as it can be. Stand by. Left hand higher, Candy. Left arm higher. Okay, here we go. Stand by. Okay, our last shots are going off consistently like 2-2, 2-3. That means as a group we need to pick up the pace. This is 1.5 seconds. Here we go. Stand by. Nicely done, Kirby. I don't care what your dad says about you. You're all right.
Thanks.
One more time. Stand by. All right, this time, then third. I don't want you to over aim. You put it in the center of the center of the center. 8 inches is good enough. Okay? You hung out there for like 10 years before you sent it. As soon as you see it there, just send it. Here we go. One more time. Ryan, did you feel the overextension?
Yeah.
Not the overextension, it then pulled you at the hips. One more time for Ryan's sake. Stand by. Coast in the last 20%, Ryan. Yes. Yes. All right. Now, notice something. We were trying to get to a 1.5. We didn't really as a whole group, but we tried. So notice something. Nothing is different now. The closer your elbows are to the body, the less you're doing. The more your elbows leave the body, the more you're doing. Does that make sense? All right, here we go. Stand by. Okay, holster up, holster up. For Ryan, okay? For you, okay? I want you guys to get some indexing in, meaning this. You're starting with your hand. You're starting with your hand like right there, okay? Now I'm gonna presume you don't walk through the mall like this all the time. I'm gonna presume, right? Okay? So, instead, I want you to index off something. In this case, generally about right here. If you index about, find a spot right there, you're gonna be able, you're actually gonna be faster than if you're hovering at the gun. It's odd, but it is. Here, so you're just in contact so you know where it's at, so you can get to the gun sooner. All right, here we go. On beep, stand by. Thumbs higher, Danny. Stand by. Scott, it's a gunfight. And the gunfight is against both Paul and Candy. Whoever shoots first accurately wins the fight.
Right.
I want you to beat them. It's a gunfight. You got to get your gun on target and trigger it sooner. Okay, here we go. On the beep. Okay, I want you to trap the trigger sooner. You got it there and they did all the trigger work. Trap on the way. So the second you see the flash color, you barely breathe and close the gap. Okay, stand by. You see where your bullet went, Ryan?
Top
Okay,
left.
you got it. Okay. All right, figure out what you need to fix. Here we go. One more time. One more time. Stand by. One more time for Ryan. I want you to see it. That indexing is what's killing you. Here we go. Stand by. Nicely done. Okay, holster up and look on down here. Okay, now, nothing is really different, but I'm going to be really, really generous. Okay? We worked on a little bit of speed, and really, it's really about structure. If you get your structure right, you go a little bit urgently, it's going to be there. Okay? But now, we're going to find out something. If your grip is consistent, right? What does our grip need to be? What does our grip need to be? Our grip needs to be reliable, durable, and consistent, right? You can do one shot with a horrible grip, right? People do it all the time and they get lucky, right? But more than one grip or more than one shot, you have to have a reliable, durable, consistent grip, okay? You got to take all the pressures away and just keep it where it needs to be, okay? So now I want you to include multiple shots. I'm going to give you all of 2 seconds. I don't care how many you shoot, but I want you to keep them within there, okay? Now, our new target is going to be here, okay? But it's here. It's not here, okay? I've decided that with heart cry people and with cops, every time you shoot my sticks or clips, it's a whole $1. I keep replacing a lot of sticks and clips. If you notice, I had a stick over here earlier, over there with a big sign where it says Gallic was here because he decided, Gallic, a very good shooter, decided to shoot up my sticks and clips, right? I got too many cops, too many heart cries, church security people like to shoot my sticks and clips, okay? On you, every stick and clip you shoot, you owe me $1, okay? Hey, your honor. Alex, you have none, don't worry about it. Okay, so, but notice, I'm gonna just pick up the pace. I want you to see what I'm talking about, okay? So, It would help if I had ammo. It'd really help if I had ammo. Two. So that was done in 127. Let's see what I can do. 3. Three. Okay, so 140. Let's see if I can do 4. Okay, so 171. Let's see if I can do 5. $174. Let's see if I can do 6. All in 193. Let's do if I can do 7. I can rarely get 7. Let's see what I got today. Oh, and I'm completely out. Never mind. Okay, that was a 8-9 draw. 8-9 draw. Okay, so you got 2 seconds. Let's see what we can get. See what we can get. See what we can get. Here's the deal. This isn't just about having a good grip. It's also about reading the language of your dot. Right? Thankfully, this time we're all on dot guns, right, Ryan? Yep. We're all on dot guns. Okay. You read the language of your dot. Okay. For me, my dot was always. Uh-oh, I did miss one. Never mind. I can't believe I did that. I didn't even see it. All right. I should have seen that. Okay. So my dot was always about right here. Okay. That was the one miss I think I had, besides the other one. Well, anyways, my dot was always about right there. Okay. Here's what we want to read. We want to read a snap up, snap down, snap up, snap down, snap up, snap down. It might slightly this way or that way. That's all we want. What we don't want is flowers. We girls love the flowers, don't we, Spencer? We do. We do. But on the gun range, we don't. Meaning if your dot flowers this way or flowers that way, your grip is inconsistent and wrong. Right? A good grip makes the dot just do this. Okay? Or if we get dips, meaning if your dot goes, you've got something wrong with your grip. Usually your pinkies are soft. Or if we get floats, meaning you fire, the gun snaps up and floats down, bang. Floats down and bang. These 2 shots right here, I'll bet you I had a pinky that was soft, so the gun snapped up because it has to, and it was floating down because my pinkies weren't soft, right? So that means you've got to read the language of what your dot is telling you as you go faster and faster. You want to get your pressures to where your dot just does this. Snap up, snap back, snap up, snap back. I want you 2 guys to see something real quick, or you 3 guys. Watch this. Take a look at this. Let me get some ammo, okay? Got to, after we are done, I'm going to give you a second or 2. Examine in your mind what you saw and felt. Did you see the dot doing this? Did you feel your grip, pinkies, everything being consistent? If you can't go back and remember what you saw, you're not seeing enough. If you can't remember what you felt, you're not feeling enough. Okay? And then work on the feel and the visual side to where you get exactly what you want. Here we go. Stand by. Okay. Your first shot went off at 235, which means you were slow as molasses. Okay. Think about what you saw and felt. What do you need to fix? Stand by. Okay, so your first 3 shots were in, then you fully ducked your head. Because you ducked your head, it walked up. You don't need your head to duck. Okay, here we go. Stand by. Okay, remember this is 2 seconds. This isn't shooting for 4 seconds. This is what you can get off in 2 seconds and accurately hit. Here we go. Stand by. Your last shot went low because you let your pinkies go. That's a psychological miss. You knew you were done, so you began to relax your mentality, which relaxed your pinky. Here we go. Stand by. Ryan, it was perfect, but you overconfirmed your first shot forever. As soon as you see the flash, send it. Build your grip so you can send it the second you see it. Here we go. Stand by. It was good, Ryan. Okay, but you went to 100%, you went doing, and then you had to fix it. Coast in that last little bit. Because you coast, you'll see it sooner. If you go doing, you've got to find it. Here we go. Stand by. Okay, Spencer, you owe me $1 for a stick. Here we go. Stand by. I want you to put a little bit more pressure forward, Drew. Just a little bit more pressure forward.
Leaning?
Yep, a little bit more. I want you to load that front foot. Here we go. Stand by. Now, Paul,
Yes.
you're back here like this, so the gun's doing this, you have to wait for it. If you got aggressive into it, right? Remember when he mouthed off like 3 years ago and you almost thought you were going to get in a fight with that boy? You got in aggressively, do that.
That was like 10 years ago.
Okay, here we go. One more time. Stand by. Okay, holster up and look on down here. Okay, you
Come
have
all
very few at the A, right? That A is 3.3 inches. Basically, that A is almost that, right? So now, you have 2 seconds. How many shots can you get off precisely in 2 seconds? Let's see here. Okay, there's 2. Oh, there would have been 3 if I'd managed my ammo. What about 4? Bad draw, let it go. Nope, I missed 1. I got 4 off, but I missed 1. Okay, so now we're doing precise shooting. Adding speed. Here we go. Stand by.